Alright guys, thanks for joining. We're going to do continue game. I'm about, I don't know, a good portion of the game in. And, you know, hopefully you can hear me better. But we're just going to play. Nothing hardcore, nothing too bad. The only thing I have about this game is, first of all, the beginning of the game was kind of hard. I kind of had to Google, you know, how to get past that airplane. You just kind of kick the tray out of the way, and the rest of the game is pretty much self-sufficient. The only pain in the ass are the brutes, the enforcers, or whatever, the big ass guys, and the you know, after you get high enough level and get a couple of skills, you can pretty much, you know, take on the guys. I always, of course, I don't do the dodge, I do the block, because the block is most efficient against the big guys. Other than that, you know, it's a pretty good game. I don't mind it too much, man. But the loading screens, though, that kind of pain in the ass. You know, I got about a gig of internet, and I got a RTX, you know, 2070 Super, and the loading is still a problem. Other than that, if you don't mind the loading, then this game is, you know, pretty good, pretty gory. You know, definitely kicks the butt out of the first game and Riptide and all that. But yeah, here we go. We're gonna go towards that. That reminds me of the Orlando Eye. If you people don't know my playing style, I like to collect. Someone's, you know, junk is another person's treasure. So I collect. And about, you know, in about the middle of the game, you're pretty good. You know, you can upgrade your weapons. You can, you know, do pretty much anything you want. But once you get to, you know, the beach in Cali, it becomes more of an issue and money problem. I mean, it costs a huge amount after a while. So if you can, just go ahead and save one of your best weapons, and just save the money. If you can, just use whatever weapons available to you that's higher stats. 1 or 2 upgrades is fine, but you're going to max out your inventory, and there's not even enough space in your inventory to upgrade your stuff. So just, you know, save your money, sell whatever you can. For example, I got all the stuff, but it's almost, you're always going to get better weapons, guys. Always. So, you know, don't go like full grade, you know, upgrade, buying stuff or anything like that, because you're always going to find something better, and then you're going to have to spend your resources on upgrading this or upgrading that, and you know, anybody who's played Dying Light knows. How do they what? Oh. This is the block. This block fixes everything. Danny is the best, I think, when it comes to melee and, you know, close combat. Other than that, I don't. They want me to get around. Alright, I'm going to shut up and start playing. Oh, by the way, I've been drinking, so I'm going to be acting like a fool. Locked doors, man. If you have the money to buy fuse boxes, those fuses unlock little storage sheds along the way, and they got some pretty cool shit in the boxes. But hey, man, if you're gonna wait until like the ending of the game and then go back and unlock those fuse boxes, I suggest that. Don't unlock them until you're pretty close to the Cali stage, because you're just gonna waste it. And the levels, the zombies, and the weapons, they scale with you, unless the ones that you have in your inventory. Your inventory, they don't scale with you. You have to manually pay for the upgrade to match your level. And although that's cool in the early game, it's too much. It's way too much. They charge way too much to scale your weapons with you. So, until you hit Cali, just pick the weapons you like, and that does good for you, and then just, pay for the scaling at that point. Don't scale every weapon you get and everything. I always suggest this. You're going to have a shotty, rifle, handgun, auto, and then have at least 2 sharp objects, and then a crowbar, and then whatever, suit your needs. If you want to try a blunt weapon, that's okay. Another thing to look out for, guys, is, this says it's damage 409, but as you can see, the damage is 573. Every time you have a damage factor, like this says 421, but the damage says it's 615. It says 409, it's 614. It's so the damage to damage per second ratio is definitely off by about 150, 200. So just make sure, like this is, look at that, it's just astronomically wrong. So just make sure you keep note of that, guys, and that, it's a really good game. I really can't complain. I've been having fun the entire time. I got so sucked in that, I've been playing this shit, and people like calling my name, and I don't even pay attention, dude.
Ferris wheel. Best place for a bit of a snug.
Alright, I had a little glitch there in the graphics, so I've never had that error before, but...
It's like I'm going through the wheel.
Oh, look, guy, the Orlando Eye. Oh, by the way, my skills are, I can defend, which is, what I suggest. Jump kick, one of the best features. I got the overhead smash, I got half fury, I can launch it, do another kick, shatter their defenses, I get to regain stamina for, zombie kills. Here's another thing, if you do the overhead smash, you want to pair that up with this. It is, you get a major damage boost when you do an overhead smash. It's about 10 seconds or so, but I can't complain. It does really insane amount of damage. And, yeah, it's just, you'll learn as you go. Yeah. However, I like to explore, I like to collect,
Locked.
Everything is locked in this game. It's kind of fucking annoying. There you go, look at that. Those traps, by the way, if you could find a trap like that and filter and funnel zombies into it, it's pretty cool. Let me see. 698, I always like to do this. And don't worry about the perks when it says, durability suffers with it.
I'll need to stop it first.
Because, like, literally there are 2 workshops in every level.
Oi! Get out of the way! I'm next in line.
Yeah, I'll show you about the brute. Zombie mode. We could do this. And weakens all the zombies, causes explosions. Look at that shit, man. And then you can do counters. You have perks that let you do counters. Look at that. There's another one. There's really not time commands, and it works pretty well. The only thing that sucks is this thing, man. Very ready. We're about to do this shit. We're off the tough shit first.
Agents.
Oh, shit.
Pickpocketing is easier when they're dead.
Most of this game you can go through without guns, but
I'll be taking that. Thank you.
I wouldn't suggest it. I use guns, but I feel like I don't want to deal with it. These pocket things are good. You get flesh, things, livers, and whatever.
I'm afraid the Ferris wheel will be ceasing operation until further notice.
Oh man, I wanted to go onto it. Let me see, what have we got? We got another. Oh! That's 614, that's 698, that's 581. This base damage is 581. I don't even pay attention to the 370. That's shit you don't even need to worry about it, man. That's what happens. You gotta worry about it after you, work on it a little bit, workshop. And the mechanics are a little tweaky when it comes to picking up things like wallets and cash and stuff. You don't gotta worry about it, you just run over it. But actual shit, you gotta.
Got the ball now. Unexpected. Better use magic, at least.
Really?
Oh, feck's sake. Hey, go find
Those guys are a pain
to
in the ass.
float in, you
Screamers.
dick. Think you're funny? Oh, too close. Nice. What the hell?
Those are clown screamers, man.
No! Blimey! Can you not read? That's right, you gobshite.
Oh, we only went around
Off with you
once?
now. It takes more more than some funny-faced fecker to scare me.
Fecker. In Ireland, fecker means fucker. Just in case anybody didn't know, I'm Irish, so I don't have the accent. But fuck off. Don't forget to suck my chubby. My son says I have a great accent, and I can do everybody's voice, but, you know, who cares? Oh, by the way, if you like my intro and outro, I have my daughter do it. She's 10, and she can do it, and she sends it to me, and I put it in DaVinci 15, you know, so if anybody wants to know, you know, or have an intro and outro, she can do it for you. For a fee, of course. I'm not going to give it to you for free. You know, for this being a open kind of linear world, it's really very linear. Like, there's only a couple places you can actually go and run around and enjoy. You can't really explore. I mean, you can explore, but it's... How do I put it? It's, oh, look, workbench. Yeah. And these things, flammable fluid, insect larvae, I don't even know where I got half of this shit. They don't advertise it. Look at regenerative tissue, mutated heart, blade arm. I've never even, you know, got a blade arm. I don't even know where you get that. And this is me not Googling anything. You know what I mean? Electrified brain, infected sinew. You know, I'd love to add these perks to my weapons, but really, I don't even know where I get them. So they don't explain it. They don't tell you. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't. Anyways, I'm going to work on this. This is part 1. And, you know, I talk too much, so I understand that. I want to repair my weapons and maybe add a thing or two with the upgrades. I don't even have enough fucking epic shit. What is that? Killing a zombie gives a minor agility. Minor is okay in the beginning of the game. Minor doesn't do anything for you later on in the game, so... Just keep that in mind, guys. I'm going to do it because, you know, axes are slower than everything else. But I'm trying to save all my slots for these things, but I can't find it. And, you know, I'm going to Google it afterwards. Of course, I'm not going to send you guys flying, and I'll let you guys know as I go, but it's just kind of dumb shit. Physical damage is good. Bleed is okay. I want stuff that can, like, carry on to the next person. Fire is always good, but you gotta watch out, because you can light shit on fire and that shit can hurt you. So just, you know, be careful as you go. Let me fabricate some shit. Okay, that's it. Alright guys, I'm going to do part 2 next. So, I hope you enjoyed watching. Sorry for ranting. And I'll start recording again.